Okay, good afternoon, everybody. This again is Frank O'Connor from the Rubicon Indicator Company, and we're going to go through our training for today. That's Thursday, the 16th of June 2011. Very good week for trading. Anybody using their indicator this week should have done extremely well. Once markets are trending, guys, Rubicon will just literally kick butt. You can see just that one chart I brought up there. That's just in the last day. The drop down on the euro within the last 24 hours. Very nice trades, taking us all the way down to the bottom of that trade. That's on a 15-minute chart, which brings me to a very important point. When a currency is trending heavily, you're going to get extremely accurate and good entries on the 15-minute and even sometimes on the 5. I like the 15. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very accurate. Thank you, Frank. Very accurate in the signals and a little bit safer than the 5-minute. Now, once a currency comes out of those kind of heavily trending markets, goes back to more of a ranging type market, please, guys, get up to the 30-minute. You'll see on the 30-minute, if I look at the 30-minute chart here, same thing, Euro USD, very, very good trades too. Also very accurate. Very nice trade right here. Not quite the top, but close enough. There's a dead zone here, which you would have picked up some of that in the 15-minute. I also want to talk about that too. If you do go in on a 30-minute or a 15-minute chart, guys, please make sure that you pay attention, first of all, to the take profit point and the stop loss point right here. Now, having said that, it doesn't mean you absolutely have to come out at this point. If the trade is running and moving in your direction, let it run. You know, if it blows right past your profit point, so be it. Let's take this one as an example, actually. Right here goes to 30 pips, which is your profit point. Now, at that point, my take is I would take off half that trade, put the stop at 0 or maybe +1 or +2, put a trailing stop on, and just see where that thing takes me. In this case, it would have taken you to 64, 65 pips before you got the pullback and taken you out of the second position. So just bear that in mind, guys. Again, this other one here, great example. Let me blow that up a little bit. This guy right here. So it's blasting right through our profit point. Our profit point is there set up for about just over 20 pips. Elsie can't see my mouse. Can you guys see my mouse? Everybody else able to see my mouse moving? That is weird. Okay, I'll use, can you see the crosshairs when I put them on? Can you see the crosshairs now, guys? Wow, that is strange. Okay, I don't know what's causing that. I have no idea. Anyway, if you take the, this, wow, that's a killer. Let me see, what can I do to offset that? So you cannot see the crosshairs and you cannot see my mouse. Oh, it's fixed on the Euro 15-minute chart. Okay. That's weird. So it's GoToMeeting is the problem then. Okay, can you see the 30-minute chart now, guys? Okay, it's stuck on me. Okay, can you see it now, guys? Can you see me moving now? Okay, good. Thank you, Elsie, for the heads up. Thank you. I was talking away and indicating away and nobody could follow me. Okay, thanks, Elsie. So back to that point, guys. Let me go out to the 30-minute chart now that everybody can see what I'm talking about. What I was saying there, this is a good example of it right here. On this trade right here, Euro 30 minute, we have a 15 pip target. However, on that particular candle, the price action blasts right through. So it doesn't mean you have to stop there, guys. So, be sensible about it. In this case here, there's no stall. It goes right through. So what I would do, so I was saying is, let it go, 30 pips, put on a trailing stop, and set your stop loss at, well, actually the trailing stop will take care of it. At 30 pips, put on a trailing stop, and then just see where it takes you to. In this case, it goes all the way to 75 pips, right here. You can see it, and before it pulls back, and that would have taken you out. So you would have got on that run there, probably about close to 60 pips. So I want to make sure you guys understand that. Again, right here, it blows right through the initial target, goes all the way to 40 pips, and then starts pulling back. So just be smart about it. If it starts stalling at the profit point, take the profit. Again, for clarification purposes, I never have trouble with anyone taking profit, guys. Just please know that. That's always a good thing. But in these strongly trending markets, let the price action, dictate where you go. These are our stop loss target and take profit targets only. It doesn't mean you have to get out at that point. That's the point I was making. If I go back to the 15 minute on the euro, oh, come on, chart, work with me. There we go, thank you. That's this afternoon. Let me bring it up. It's a 5 minute, sorry, 15 minute. Bear with me, guys, I get my own bearings here. There we go. You can see that drop down, all these different trades all the way down to the very bottom. Again, another example right here on this particular candle. As it came through, it hit the target profit point and continued on. So again, you could have let it go to about 30 pips, put on a trailing stop, and just see where it took you to. In this case, it took it, probably somewhere down here. Yeah, right down to about here, but 50 pips before it pulled back 15 pips and taking you out with the trailing stop. Okay, now having said all that, I just want to point that out. So again, just to go back over that, in a trending market, like we've had in the last couple of days, strongly trending, in the case of the euro, straight down, it broke the spine up here and took off from that high. So that full move top to bottom was in excess of 400 pips in less than 2 days of trading. That's a pretty darn strong move down on the euro when its average daily range is about 100, 120 pips. So quite a bit beyond that. In the case of that strongly trending markets, I like to go to the 15 minutes. You get these very nice, accurate signals that will take you all the way down. When it's, what I wanted to say, and be very careful about this, when a currency is in a much more consolidation mode, let me go back in time here. Where it's not moving too far. Let's take this area here. This is close to, that's a week of trading there. But the whole week of trading is only 200 pips. Now in that case, if I open up, well, I can't get the whole thing. 30 minute, yeah. Let me change Rubicon here. And open it up to the 30 minute. One sec. One sec, guys. I gotta get my date first, so I'll put it in for 2011-06-07. So what I'm doing is going into Rubicon Indicator, go down to the bottom, under Reserved, and I can take a look at signals in the past. In this case, I'm going to go 07, or actually just go 7, 6, and then what was the time? Shoot. I'll do 1600, that's okay. 1600 hours, click OK. Close. And you can see the trades then opening up. So on the way up, you can see the trades here. Very nice trades on the 30-minute. Calling them right from the beginning of that trend, the formation of that channel. And then we can take a look at them going down as well. As we get 09, 010. I'll change it now, take a look going down. 010. 1400 hours. And now you see them going down as well. So what I'm saying is when it's in a ranging market like that, use the 30 minutes for highest accuracy. When you get a strong breakout, just break in away like we saw on the euro in the last couple of days. Drop down to the 15-minute and look at those very nice signals taking you all the way down. Now I want to go back over again, guys, the drill down method. And please bear in mind, it's very important that you do this. Simply always go out to the daily chart first, because what we're after is higher probability trades. And why would I do that? Let me put it to you this way, and I just explained it to a student already today. If I'm walking around here in Northern California in the redwood forest, of which we got many of them around us here, and I get lost, or I'm not sure of where I am, if somebody would come and pick me up in a helicopter and lift me above the terrain so that I can get an overview, because I know Northern California, I can tell pretty darn quickly where I am. And then if I drop back down into the forest floor, I'll have my bearings. And that's what I mean by always come up out of the trees that you can get the overview of what the market is doing. And the best and ideal way to do that is to get out to that one-day chart and do a drill down in the following way. Let me just delete this guy for a second. Now here's my daily chart. And I'm going to get it, squeeze it tight, because I want to see. Now, looking at the daily chart, I see a couple of things in operation before I ever leave this daily chart. There's a trend line there. There's another inner trend line right here. Now let's bring that out a little bit. I also see, very importantly, this 145 level in play up here. The currency was unable to break it, and that led to this pretty large drop down of close to 1,000 pips. Now, have we seen this before? Yes, we have. If you go back over here, guys, to 2009, even though, let me bring it right up to the 150 level, you can see it never broke there. And that time, the inability over a couple of week period, unable to break through that 150 level, led to a 3,000 pip drop. So that level is significant. I also see another level here. The 142 level actually is what it is. Yep. 142 level. And again, its inability to breach through there led to a pullback of 1,300 pips. Pretty strong. Now, how do I use that? One, looking at the chart, I know I'm still predominantly in an uptrend right here on the euro. But let's bring it out. Before we even leave the daily, we get a lot of information. I see this previous resistance level right here that I marked on the 14200 level coming into play right now. I see that trend line and an attempt to break it today. Now the bigger trend line is below me down here, and that is, 550 pips away. So a break here of that essentially the 4100 level that we're at right now,